Hey everyone, Josh, the Wargaming Noob, back with another project update. This is going to be involving or related to the Combat Patrol series that I'm doing. In the last video for that series, I did talk about what Space Marine chapter I've chosen to paint the Space Marines in that series. And in that video, I stated White Templars. I was very impressed with the White Templars in the Games Workshop Tithes episode 2, and figured that this chapter is vanilla enough for me to incorporate all the stuff that's going to come with the Combat Patrol magazine, uh, units that are being included in that series, as well as anything else that I feel I should buy in terms of building my Space Marine force up. So, with that said, um, obviously the only unit that I have from the Combat Patrol magazine series is the Terminator Captain, and this is him right here. He is in progress, as you can see. Um, I did, and hopefully this will clear it up just a little bit, have the chapter insignia on the pauldron. It's a little messed up, but I can attribute that to battle damage. I'm having a hard time because I do have an STL for it, but when it prints out, again, it's very flimsy, very tiny, and when you're breaking off the supports, it's very difficult to do that. So, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm trying to modify the supports, but from far away, from 3 feet away, it won't look too bad. So, White Templars scheme, white armor with black trim. And that's what we have here with that Terminator Captain. I wanted to show off some of the other figures that I've already started to paint, and then kind of like the next steps forward as I progress with the army. For a long time, I had an Astral Knights lieutenant and unit of Primaris Marines. I actually ended up buying their chapter symbol, and I've assembled it with the model like this. The Astral Knights are a defunct Space Marine chapter, but I figure that I'm going to reuse these guys for the White Templars as I'm building up the force, and also I needed some models to do a test paint scheme for it, and that's what happened. So I actually started. These are the. This is a squad of Primaris um, Space Marines. So I'm going to set those aside because those will be worked on later. But their lieutenant was also in that similar paint scheme, the silver with the chapter insignia on the pauldron. You can see here, I got the chapter insignia on his pauldron. He's got the white armor, a lot of gold trim because he is a lieutenant. I'm not done. This is a work in progress. But now I have a lieutenant. And then I have my actual test model was this guy right here. You can see I have the chapter emblem. This one actually did not break, so it looks pretty good from far away. And then I have the specialization, the battle line one, because these guys are battle line. So this was my test model, and it turned out well enough that I went to the lieutenant, and then for my Combat Patrol video series, I painted up the Terminator Captain. I have another squad ready to go. This Marine came from this squad. I do have a second one that's kind of in the same progress. Got the specialization there, and that's 3D printed as well. You know, to go along with the 3D sensibility of the chapter insignia. I got to print one for him. But yeah, so that is where we're at. And then we have obviously the former Astral Knights, which will be the additional squad for this the White Templar chapter that I'm building up, the force that I'm building up. In the future, you're going to see more of this completed. So this project is actually going to be hand in hand with the Combat Patrol, because most of those guys, most of the Space Marines that'll be coming out of there will be painted in this scheme. And I really like how it turned out. Obviously, I'm not done yet. Got to do the basing, some shading on him. But, you know, having these example units, let me just pull out here, it really helps to kind of see how the force will go. So anyway, just a short update. I think it's pretty cool. I still got to figure out a way to print the chapter insignia, and then after doing the curing, the cleaning and the curing, it not break up. I worked on a file, a little bit tinkered with the supports, but it's still not printing right. If I go back to the one that is printing right, it has too many supports, and you know, part of the cross breaks off, which is kind of a bummer. I didn't want to like order a third party decal of the chapter insignia. I wanted to do 3D printed to kind of go. I think the 3D printed three-dimensional chapter insignias and specializations look pretty darn cool. And yeah, so I got to figure that out. Anyway, that is it. It's a short update. Next update will be the review of. The next update will be the review of issue 3 of Combat Patrol, and then the video after that will most likely be the first 3 missions of the learning game, I guess, for Combat Patrol. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it. If you would, click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new Combat Patrol coming out of the channel, and click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That's the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Warhammer 40K, Combat Patrol, and anything else that I cover on the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more Warhammer 40K Combat Patrol updates coming from Wargaming Noob.